flawless record so far in Pro League. He's 1-0, did not play until this round. Took a brief break to play League of Legends. And I wonder what champion he played.
I'm curious about that as well.
Probably played like Graves only. He's like, Graves only, or Feed.
I could see him as being a guy who plays like only one champion.
Yeah, that just seems like the type of person he is. He's so good at like these one specific thing.
Yeah.
Our Life has played also his first Pro League match recently, as he's now a mercenary for Incredible Miracle. His official team is still Startail, but he lost his match against a Terran player.
Yeah, he lost that against Fantasy actually in the first match.
That was kind of
SK Telecom.
That was a weird game. You know, those two players are actually both really good. Definitely no shame in losing to Fantasy. He'll be playing later tonight as well. But not your typical Life match. He seemed a little bit off. And it was his very first Pro League match ever. He never played StarCraft 1 Pro League. We'll see how he does in his very second. Both of these playing their very second matches here at the SPL on Yeonsu.
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Down here in the bottom left, the purple prime player, the Terran, he is MarineKing.
And his opponent, the top right in blue, yet another Zerg for Incredible Miracle. It's Life, representing Startail in his Red Bull jersey there, but representing Incredible Miracle in the sense of Pro League teams.
Yeah.
It's a good opportunity. A lot of people really wanted to see Startail players in Pro League, as they were not part of Kespa, they weren't able to, but got it.
These are the GG girls. Yeonsu. They're here and they're cheering.
Yep,
That's
they're
what
cheering.
that
That's
says.
what it says. Yep. They're there to cheer.
It could be dancers though. We're
They
not sure.
could be dancers. Are we? Is he just gonna pro? Okay, I like this a lot. MarineKing is so good at proxying. Does he go all the way though? He does. He does. He's gonna do. Looks like a 12 barracks proxy, so slightly more economic proxy. If he had made that barracks right just a little bit more to the left like he originally planned, he would have been seen, but I don't think this is going to see. The Overlord is just barely out of vision, I think.
The Overlord's going to see the SCV, though.
And the SCV is not going to see the Overlord. So he's like, he thinks he has not been seen, but he has been seen.
Life still hasn't changed the course of his Overlord, though. That SCV was kind of on a weird path to come to his base, so even if it was a scouting SCV, it could, like...
Yeah,
it seems kind of weird. Like, I
think it tipped him off. He made a pool first. He might just be like, nah, well, if it's not there, then my Overlord loses scouting time, but I'm just going to play safe anyways. If you go pool first against a standard proxy, it's pretty easy to defend if you have good micro. But if you're playing against MarineKing, the king of Marines, things could still go wrong. So we'll see.
We've talked about it before, how this guy, he doesn't scout, MarineKing, rather. He doesn't scout, and he just holds off, like, any all-in by just micro. And this is the guy we're talking about, like you said, you know, with his micro. Is he going to be able to micro his way to possibly doing, you know, uncomebackable from damage?
Well, I mean, he's, like, seeing the hatches late, and he's just not even trying to bunker. Well, he's going to now, very late.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. There's a couple Marines coming. Oh, just one. There's the second SCV coming over here. He's pulling 4, 5, 6 drones are coming over here to fight as well. Yeah. That SCV is going to have to run. And
wow, he's yeah, this is not good. To put it frankly, he needs those third and fourth Marines to join, or the second and third, I should say. He's actually going to pull all of his SCVs here. And the thing is, these drones are a long way from home. This actually could work if he micros well. He's got his Marines in the perfect position here between these geysers. For some reason, decided to run out of there, though. But really solid micro. He needs more Marines, on the other hand. He needs those SCVs over here.
The SCVs look like they're actually pulling back now as he sees the extra Zerglings. And a lot of lost mining time for the drones, but a lot of lost mining time for the SCVs as well. Marines pulling back as well.
This was actually just terrible. This went terribly.
Yeah.
Not that his execution was horrible, but... a lot of indecision. He doesn't have a wall up at home. There are a lot of Zerglings walking his way. We may see him die here. And if I know MarineKing, I think he might he might float his command center, but we'll see. Well, I mean, he has enough Marines here, it appears, to hold.
Yeah, seems like he has enough Marines, and I mean, he's in a terrible spot, to say the least, but it looks like he might survive for just a little bit longer. We'll have to see. If he makes a bunker, he should be okay.
He has no production, right? And he's got, I mean, only 4 Marines against this many Zerglings, even on the high ground. If Life knew, like if he could see, I think he would commit. I think he may still. Well, how many Zerglings are? Yeah, he's just gonna kill him. He's like, no, you don't have enough. You're cornered here. Goodbye.
Yeah, no more Marines besides this, and he's slowly taking them down with these Zerglings, and that's going to be the last Marine that comes out.
He's dancing the
Zerglings.
Wow. This has been a pretty rough match here for Prime fans to watch, I'm certain.
Yeah, MarineKing fans alike.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's just doing so much damage here while he has a hatchery up at home as queens are popping out. He could even, like, deny that command center. He could stop the barracks from landing if he knew they were coming right now.
MarineKing's making 2 command centers at the same time.
I mean, a smart choice, a desperate choice.
Yeah.
He's going to live. He will live longer. You know, the SCVs have a lot of hit points. Compared to other workers, they have 5 additional hit points, 45. And they can fight Zerglings okay if you micro well, and he did. And he will have a lot of time to rebuild his SCVs with 3 command centers, 3 orbitals, which will also drop mules. So never underestimate a Terran player in his main base of 3 orbitals.
Yeah, and never underestimate MarineKing as well.
Yeah. The thing is, he's just lost so much. It's not about losing the SCVs, it's about losing the army. Because if you're a Terran player, you lose your army against a Zerg player, then you have a difficult time stopping the Zerg player from doing exactly what he wants to do, which is to be extremely greedy, take bases, take gases, tech up, and essentially just take a ton of risks. And if you eliminate the threat, there's no longer a risk.
Yeah. He's making an extra barracks and a factory right now, once they get his tech up. These Zerglings are still at the bottom of the ramp. He's not going to be able to come down just yet. He's going to have to get a couple more Marines down there to ward them off. Baneling Nest going down.
Yeah, I think he's just going to kill him with the Baneling bust. It's a smart wall, though, by MarineKing. He's got double barracks there instead of a vulnerable wall. But as soon as he wants to make an add-on, then he's going to have some trouble. And we actually see a double factory going down here, interestingly enough. This is what MarineKing did like a long time ago when he was actually really good in this matchup, oftentimes. I mean, he's going to actually hold for now. It's just the Baneling Nest that I'm concerned about.
Yeah. Zergling speed finishes. It looks like he actually wants to go for the surround. Decent position on the Marines.
Yeah, and that's the end of those Marines for the most part here. He's even making a Manor Hatch. And look at this. He's got Banelings morphing on the ramp. This is what I was talking about with the wall, too. When he wants to make that add-on to get his stim research, then he's got a big problem.
Yeah, he's got a problem now. More Zerglings coming in here. You see on his face he's defeated.
Oh
SCV's trying to fight.
The SCVs are going to get blown to smithereens here. And boom. There's Hellions. You can micro those. You can try to stay in the game a bit longer, but it's just not going to be enough.
No, he's continuing to fight. He's not going to give up just yet. This is typical MarineKing. But this is it. This is game, guys.
Yep, that's the end of it. He will fight a bit longer, but to no avail as more and more Zerglings stream into the main base here. If Life came out and did a ceremony on stage, like this is how dead he is. If he came out and did a ceremony on stage right now, then went back into his booth, he could win. He's pulling his drones to fight because he just doesn't. He's like, this game is so over. GG. MarineKing unfortunately was scouted with his build. Execution was not flawless. And Life just kind of embarrassing him there a little bit. It almost feels like,
yeah.
It was solid play by Life, but it was not the match that people were hoping to watch, I feel.
No. We were talking about this and saying it was going to be a good match. MarineKing in the second match. Life, very, very strong player. See how it goes. MarineKing goes for a cheese that doesn't quite pay off at all. Yeah. And Life responding really well, though. Sees the SCV going over there. He makes the pull first. He gets the Zerglings out. He shuts it down real hard.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he didn't even, like you mentioned several times, he didn't even like go to verify the barracks there. He was just like, no, I'm pretty sure. I saw that SCV and it can only mean one thing. He starts his pull first, and this puts both players on a 1-1 score for Pro League, and it puts Prime in an 0-2 score for this particular match.